porobora dabgot family okmanga de 12.
All the pile God nga yampuman.
Can you porobora ogda bel dabgot family okma can pel 12 men.
Tap name tap pusungok talavan.
Mi Plolkata family belong Papa God.
We are all part of the family of God. This is what you've heard each of our friends just say. Hi, we're here in Papua New Guinea, where the people speak over 800 different languages. In fact, this is the most language-diverse place in the entire world. The reason for that is because of the topography of this country, with the tall mountains, steep ravines, deep gorges, and rushing rivers. Over the millennia, as the country was settled, the different people and tribes were isolated by the terrain, so they evolved their own very distinct languages. When people cannot communicate, sometimes it causes misunderstandings. So the people in New Guinea have overcome that by speaking a common pidgin English. It's a very beautiful dialect that combines some German, some English words, and some of the tribal words. You can read in the Bible in Genesis chapter 11, there was once a time when all the world spoke one language. But then men began to rebel against God. They started to build a tower as a monument to man-made salvation and man-made worship. It's better known as the Tower of Babel. Matter of fact, after God confused the languages, people started babbling, which is where we get the word. For thousands of years, this confusion of tongues caused all kinds of problems in communication. Even wars were fought. But then, in Acts chapter 2, in the upper room, God did something extraordinary to reverse the curse of the confusion of tongues. He poured out the Holy Spirit, and Jesus did what he promised. He said, "You will speak with other tongues." Mark chapter 16. The disciples were supernaturally given the ability to communicate in many different tongues the good news of God. Throughout the Bible, we learn that sin causes division. On the other hand, God is love. And so when we're filled with the Spirit of God, we naturally have love for one another. This is the big command in the Bible, that we should love one another. Jesus' prayer for his people in John 17 is, Father, that they might love each other and be one, even as we are one. Paul says in the book of 1 Corinthians that we're many different parts, but we are one body. And so this is God's plan, that we might all be one and speak the language of heaven. So if we have the Spirit of God, we will have the love of God, because love is the language of God, and we will all be of one family.
Good.
Check out some of our other Amazing Facts videos, and don't forget to subscribe.